Welcome to the Jim Show with your host, Jim. So, some interesting things have been going on with both the True Hunger Challenge and sleeping, interestingly enough. So, the True Hunger Challenge is off to a rocky start. We were traveling to Pennsylvania yesterday, and I had a lot going on in my mind. Again, I wasn't trying to be super restrictive on myself in terms of eating, so I did indulge a bit. Now, what I have found is that what would have used to have been a very comfortable feeling of fullness, maybe an enjoyable feeling, now it is like a constant hindrance and an annoyance to me. Like I prefer the feeling of an empty stomach to a full stomach, and I'm irritated that it takes so long for my stomach and digestive system to perhaps empty. Like I just feel like it feels real heavy. Maybe this is because I didn't take enough time after the water fast to rebuild my digestive enzymes before I ate too much stuff. I feel like I did. It wasn't that long of a fast. But it does seem to be taking a while. I feel really like heavy in my stomach. I have plenty of energy, and I feel just this heaviness, in my stomach. I'm just like, bleh. So I'm really waiting for that to dissipate. I haven't eaten since yesterday evening, so it does take a while. It's like a real big shift from probably how I felt prior to the water fast, I think. So it's definitely changed the way I feel in my body. So that's a really interesting thing that's happened, that's changed. Something else that's going on is it seems like I need quite a bit less sleep. And I did notice this at the tail end of the water fast, that I was needing less sleep and having, I had 16 and a half hours of energy for months in a day. And I think I'm up to 18 or more hours. So yesterday, I probably only slept for 4 hours, maybe, something like that. And I got up and did my morning routine. I got up later. I had a shifted schedule today. I got up later, but I did my morning routine. I'm at my parents' house, so I had what passed for apple cider vinegar, lemon water. I forgot to bring the stuff I wanted to bring with me. So, and I had a kombucha today, and that's it. And I'm awake, a lot of energy, feeling pretty good. So, I don't know, it's really interesting change as well. Those two things have been very interesting kind of on my mind. Continuing to think about the job transition, it definitely is a major area that has to do with a lack mindset about finances. Definitely feeling like food and money are my two big areas to continue working on. Money being the one that probably needs the most improvement. I recognize, here's the thing, objectively, when I think about the job situation, I recognize that I have enough time to do the things that I want to do right now. If that makes sense. Like I talked about in the previous video, I have lots of time to do what I need to do. I was doing 4 or 5, challenges all at the same time while doing my job, while having social interaction to some extent, and that was very doable. So objectively, the time exists. Now, subjectively, I see a situation where the job, the fact that it is in my life and taking my mental energy and just existing within my realm of existence, it is taking up a space, right? And it's pretty large, it's a pretty significant space. And something else that's trying to come in from universe cannot come in because it exists in my life. It's taking up that space. And this cannot arrive until that is gone. And Kyle Cease talked about how this happened for him when he was shifting out of comedy into transformational comedy. Not until he said he wasn't going to do comedy shows anymore did these other additions just flood in to his life. It happened like 5 minutes. He He said he was going to stop doing them. I think this is a story. He said he was going to stop doing comedy shows, and then boom, this other stuff arrived. And I feel like that is true. When I have that thought, my higher self says, yes, that is how it works. You have to make space in your life. Just like you make space by getting rid of old things and the energy that has to do with them, you make space by getting rid of a relationship, and you make space by getting rid of a job. Going back to the relationship, if you're looking for that 10 to come into your life, they will not appear in your life until you get rid of the 6 or 7 that you're hanging on to. It just simply will not happen. That's how it works. So I know that this is the same situation with my job. Subjectively, I know that. I feel that. I intuitively know it. But I'm still kind of stuck in the objective world where I'm like, I got plenty of time to do the things I want to do. It's just the other things can't arrive while this is still there. So this is something to work on and push forward with. It's definitely a struggle. Definitely an area that I want to keep, putting some positive thought into and continuing to work on. And I will see you tomorrow.